What is up, YouTube? Back in Madden 23. I want to apologize real quick for the way that my voice sounds. I'm still sick. I've been sick for 5 straight days now, but I'm steadily getting better. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a short video where I'm going to be trading away the 99 overalls that we have in Madden. So currently with the most up-to-date roster, there's 4 of them that are 99 overall. Nick Chubb says that he's 99 overall, but he's actually getting a morale boost or a temporary boost for something. It's boosting up his carry and his injury. It's pushing him up to 99. I mean, I guess we can throw him in there so we can do 5 of them. So we're going to be going through and getting just trade offers to see what teams are willing to offer us. I'm not going to go through and do manual trades to see what I can get. I'm just going to do trade offers only, see what teams are willing to give us, and see what kind of crazy trades that we can do. And we're going to start with the oldest guy, Trent Williams, 34 years old, left tackle. He's been one of the best left tackles in the NFL for a long time now. Still the best. He's 99 overall, obviously, so be interested to see what you can get for a 34-year-old offensive lineman that's a 99 overall. Right now I'm using the 49ers so I can try to trade away Trent Williams, so I'm going to click on him and trade him away and see what we can get for him. I'm going to show it in real time. Now we're just going to press triangle to get offers. So we got the Bengals offering us a 91 overall Jesse Bates, 1st round pick and a 2nd round pick. The Bills are willing to give us Stephon Diggs and a 2nd and 4th. Broncos want to give us Patrick Surtain, a 1st and a 4th round pick. The Browns want to give us 2 cornerbacks, a 91 overall Denzel Ward, 82 overall, Greg Newsome, and a 3rd round pick. Buccaneers want to give us an older lineman, Ryan Jensen, center, 90 overall, a 70 overall center, and a 1st round pick. Cardinals are willing to give us DeAndre Hopkins and Isaiah Simmons, 95 overall, an 80 overall, and a 6th round pick. Chargers, Keenan Allen, 90 overall wide receiver, 86 overall cornerback J.C. Jackson, and 76 overall Asante Samuel Jr. at cornerback. The Colts want to give us 90 overall Stephon Gilmore, 86 overall defensive tackle Grover Stewart, and 77 overall wide receiver Paris Campbell. The Commanders want to give us Jonathan Allen, 93 overall defensive tackle. That dude's a beast. 3rd round pick and a 4th round pick. The Dolphins are willing to give away Tyreek Hill. What the heck? Imagine Tyreek Hill in the 49ers offense with Kyle Shanahan on his crazy plays that he draws up. And they want to give Jeff Wilson back, who they just got, and Greg Little, left tackle. The Eagles are willing to give away Darius Slay Jr., 94 overall corner, and a 66 right tackle. The Giants are giving us Dory Jackson, 82 overall corner, and a 1st and 2nd round pick. The Jets are willing to give up 91 overall defensive tackle Quentin Williams and 2 2nd round picks. That's not a bad trade. The Lions are willing to give up Amon-Ra St. Brown, 83 overall wide receiver, a 71 defensive tackle, and the number 2 pick in the draft. Dang. The Rams are willing to give up Jalen Ramsey, 97 overall cornerback, and a 4th round pick. The Ravens are willing to give up Marlon Humphrey, 93 overall cornerback, and a 2nd round pick. The Saints are willing to give up Marshawn Lattimore, 90 overall corner, and 71 overall defensive end Peyton Turner, and a 2nd round pick. The Seahawks, dang, they're willing to give up 91 overall Tyler Lockett and 89 overall DK Metcalf, their 2 best receivers, plus 70 overall cornerback Trey Brown. Steelers are willing to give up Cameron Hayward, 93 overall defensive end, and a 1st and 2nd round pick. Texans are willing to give up Brandon Cooks, 85 overall wide receiver, and a 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick. And the Vikings are willing to give up Justin Jefferson, 96 overall wide receiver, plus Jordan Hicks, 79 middle linebacker, and a 5th round pick. So of all the picks that you see on here, which one would you probably take? I mean, Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson, probably one of the main ones that you couldn't pass up, I guess. But also Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. I mean, I guess it just depends on what the 49ers really need. They're not really like a pass-heavy team. They're more like doing these crazy trick run plays and stuff. DeAndre Hopkins would be crazy. Now I switched over to the Rams team so I can trade away Aaron Donald since he's the next oldest player. We're going to go in order by age. So we're going to do Aaron Donald and then Devontae Adams. And then after that, we're going to do Myles Garrett and Nick Chubb. They're both on the same team. So let's see what we could get for Aaron Donald. 31 years old, 99 overall. The same thing, Jesse Bates from the Bengals, 2 first-round picks. Justin Simmons from the Browns, and a second and third rounder. Levante David from the Buccaneers, that's different, and a first-round pick. DeAndre Hopkins and a 5th-round pick from the Cardinals. The Chargers want to give us a 93 overall Derwin James and a 3rd-round pick. The exact same trade from the Colts as the other one, a 90 corner, a 86 defensive tackle, and a 77 wide receiver. Commanders are going to give us a 93 overall defensive tackle, Jonathan Allen, and a 4th and a 7th. The Cowboys want to give us 92 overall DeMarcus Lawrence, 82 overall Michael Gallup, and a 4th-round pick. The Dolphins are willing to give up Tyreek Hill and Eric Rowe. The Eagles are willing to give up just Darius Slay. So that's crazy. Like, some of these trades are similar, but they're similar to the last one, but they're missing like 1 or 2 extra things. And Aaron Donald's 3 years younger, so that's crazy. The Giants are willing to give up a Dory Jackson, a 1st and a 2nd. Jaguars are willing to give up running back Travis Etienne and a 1st and a 7th-round pick. That's projected to be the #1 pick, so that's actually probably a pretty good pick right there. Pretty good trade. The Jets are willing to give up Quentin Williams and a 2nd and a 3rd. Packers are willing to give up Jair Alexander, 92 overall corner, and Rasul Douglas, 81 overall corner, and a 3rd-round pick. The Panthers are willing to give up 85 overall defensive tackle Derek Brown and a 1st-round pick. The Ravens are willing to give up 93 overall corner Marlon Humphrey and a 6th-round pick. Seahawks are willing to give up 91 overall wide receiver Tyler Lockett and Jamal Adams, 89 overall strong safety, plus a 4th-round pick. Texans are willing to give up Brandon Cooks, Amari Rodgers, and a 1st-round pick. And the Vikings are not offering Justin Jefferson. They're offering Dalvin Cook, and 94 overall running back, and also a 69 overall running back and a 6th-round pick. But yeah, out of all those options, which one would y'all take? It's definitely not as much. I mean, there's still some good offers on here, but it seems like there was better offers for the 34-year-old left tackle Trent Williams. It's crazy how much of a difference. I guess the position. I mean, Aaron Donald is one of the best players ever to play, but also Trent Williams is too, obviously, so. But the age difference, man, I can't believe that they're willing to give more for an older guy. Guess they value left tackle more than right end. All right, now I'll switch over to the Raiders, and we're going to be trading away 29-year-old Devontae Adams, who's a 99 overall. Raiders just traded for him in real life. Gave him a big deal. See what we can get for the 29-year-old. Jesse Bates, once again, from the Bengals, and a 2nd-round pick. The Bills, 85 overall defensive end Greg Rousseau, and wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie, and a 1st-round pick. The Broncos, Justin Simmons, and 2 7ths. The Browns are willing to give up Amari Cooper and 2 2nd-round picks. The Buccaneers are willing to give us Ryan Jensen and a 1st-round pick. The Cardinals are willing to give up Budda Baker, AJ Green, and a 4th-round pick. Chargers are willing to give up Keenan Allen, Joshua Palmer, and Sony Michel. The Chiefs are willing to give up a lot. Dang, the middle linebacker Nick Bolton, who's like one of the best young middle linebackers in the NFL, and 2 first-round picks. But yeah, they're going to probably be pick 30 because the Chiefs make it deep in the playoffs every year. The Colts are willing to give up a 90 overall cornerback, Stephon Gilmore, and 2 backups. Commanders are willing to give up Jamin Davis and a 1st and a 4th-round pick. Cowboys are willing to give up a lot here. CeeDee Lamb, Zeke Elliott, and Kelvin Joseph. Zeke Elliott's contract is ridiculous, though, so I guess they're trying to make the money match up. The Dolphins are willing to give up 88 overall wide receiver Jalen Waddle and a defensive end, 79 overall. Eagles are willing to give up Devontae Smith and Josh Sweat and a 6th-round pick. The 49ers are willing to give up Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. It's crazy. Jaguars are willing to give up Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, and Shaquille Griffin. That's a lot. The Jets are willing to give up Quentin Williams, and they love trying to trade him away, don't they? Plus a 2nd and 3rd-round pick. Packers are willing to give up Jair Alexander, AJ Dillon, and a 2nd-round pick. The Panthers, what the heck kind of offer is this? J.C. Horn, Laviska Shenault, and Shee Smith. or Shy Smith, I'm not sure how to say his name, but yeah, a 78 overall, a 75 overall, and a 70 overall. For Devontae Adams, yeah, that's not going to happen, Carolina, sorry. Panthers are willing to give up Juwan Bentley, Jabril Peppers, and a first-round pick. The Patriots are willing to give up Juwan Bentley, Jabril Peppers, and a first-round pick, so 83 overall and 82 overall. The Rams are willing to give up Bobby Wagner, Allen Robinson, and a first-round pick. I don't even know they still had first-round picks. Thought they traded them all the way like 8 years ago. Not 8 years ago, but it seems like they trade away all their picks every year. The Ravens are willing to give up 90 overall left tackle Ronnie Stanley, a second-rounder, and a sixth-round pick. The Saints are willing to give up 90 overall cornerback Marshawn Lattimore and a second and third-round pick. The Seahawks are willing to give up Tyler Lockett, Al Woods, and a fourth-round pick. Steelers are willing to give up 83 overall tight end Pat Freiermuth, a first and a second-round pick. Texans are willing to give up Brandon Cooks, Steven Nelson, and a first-round pick. And the Vikings are the last one. They're willing to give up TJ Hawkinson that they just traded for, plus Irv Smith Jr. and a second-round pick. So which one of those would y'all take? I mean, there's some pretty good trades in here, but yeah, it seems like they're not as good as they were before once again. Alright, I switched over to the Cleveland Browns now, and I'm going to try to trade away Nick Chubb and see what we can get, and then we'll go to Myles Garrett last. 26-year-old running back Nick Chubb is a 99 overall X Factor. Dude's a freaking beast in real life. Let's see what teams are offering. Browns are willing to give us a 67 overall right tackle Alex Leatherwood and Jalen Johnson, 82 corner, and a second-round pick. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. But the Bengals are coming in heavy with Jamar Chase, Mike Hilton in the fifth. The Bills are willing to give up a 93 overall cornerback Tre'Davious White and a 7th-round pick. The Broncos are at 92 overall free safety Justin Simmons and a 3rd and 7th. Buccaneers 92 overall middle linebacker Levante David and a 7th. Cardinals willing to give up Budda Baker, Isaiah Simmons, and Antoine Wesley. The Chargers are willing to give us Keenan Allen, Bryce Callahan, and Austin Johnson. Colts are willing to give us Stephon Gilmore and Isaiah Rodgers and another defensive end. They don't really need another running back. They already have one, Jonathan Taylor. The Commanders are willing to give us Jamin Davis, a first-round pick, and a 5th-round pick. The Cowboys are willing to give up CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and a first-round pick. The Dolphins are willing to give up Jalen Waddle, a left guard, and defensive end Zach Seiler. The Eagles are willing to give up A.J. Brown, wide receiver Zach Pascal, and a right tackle. Falcons are willing to give up 88 overall cornerback A.J. Terrell and Casey Hayward, 84 overall corner, and a second-round pick. Giants are willing to give up Sterling Shepard, a cornerback, and a first-round pick. Jaguars willing to give up Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, and Shaq Griffin. The Jets are always trying to get rid of Quentin Williams, 91 overall defensive tackle, and a 3rd and a 5th. The Panthers are willing to give up J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, and a 4th. That's a little bit better than the last trade they were trying to offer. The Ravens are willing to give up Marlon Humphrey, 93 overall cornerback, and a 63 middle linebacker. The Saints are willing to give up Marshawn Lattimore, a 1st and a 4th-round pick. The Seahawks are willing to give up Tyler Lockett, Dwayne Eskridge, and Phil Haynes. The Texans are willing to give up Brandon Cooks, a 1st-round pick, and a 4th-round pick. And the Vikings are willing to give up Adam Thielen, 86 wide receiver, and 77 cornerback Cameron Dantzler, and a 1st-round pick. So which one of those would you take? I think the Cowboys one is actually pretty intriguing. So you get a running back in return plus a number 1 receiver and a 1st-round pick. That's crazy. All right, now we're down to the last one. Myles Garrett. He's 26 years old, 99 overall. This dude is 6'4", 272 pounds with 88 speed. Freaking crazy, man. I'm expecting the offers to be like really, really good for him since he's like the best young player in the NFL. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So we got the Bengals wanting to give up Jesse Bates, a 1st and a 2nd. The Broncos are wanting to give up Justin Simmons and a 2nd and a 4th. The Buccaneers got Levante David, KJ Britt in a third. Cardinals got Buda Baker, Rondell Moore in a 6th round pick. Chargers got Derwin James in a 4th. The Colts got Stephon Gilmore, Grover Stewart, and Zach Moss. The Commanders got Jonathan Allen and a 5th round pick. Cowboys trying to give up to Marcus Lawrence, Dante Fowler in a 4th. The Dolphins got Jalen Waddle and Byron Jones. That's not bad. The Eagles got Darius Slay and Jack Driscoll. The Giants got Dory Jackson, a 1st and a 3rd. The Jets got Quentin Williams, a 2nd and a 3rd. Packers got Jair Alexander, Rasul Douglas, and a 7th. Panthers got J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson, and a 2nd rounder. The Rams got Bobby Wagner, Taylor Rapp, and a 60 overall left guard. The Ravens got Marlon Humphrey, Patrick McCarry, and a 6th round pick. Seahawks got Tyler Lockett, Jordan Brooks, and Noah Fant. The Texans got Brandon Cook, Steven Nelson, and a 1st round pick. And then the Vikings got Dalvin Cook and Jalen Reagor. So, I don't know which one of those would y'all take. It seems like Trent Williams had the best offers on here out of all these guys. I think that's freaking crazy since he's 34 years old. That's going to be it for the video. I'm keeping it short since I'm still sick and I'm trying to get over this sickness and put out some longer, better quality videos. But this is what I got for now. What did y'all think about this video? Who had the best trade offers? Like, which trade did you think was the best out of all of them? Would y'all even consider making any of these trades or just stick with the guys that they have on the team currently? But that's going to be it. I appreciate everyone for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.